Okay, and we're live. I forgot to tell Shira that I was going live. Were you able to ever see if Marvel Rivals would work for you?
No.
No? Okay. I was thinking about downloading Mecha Break and playing it, but I got hooked on Marvel Rivals today.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone. Today, the age of Ultron begins.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ultron virus reinforcement.
They want to dance? Wait till they see my moves.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Better make this 2 dooms, huh? Target-rich environment.
Goodbye.
Heads up.
Turn around, quick.
Oh, there they are. I was like, where the fuck are they? I was so confused. Okay.
You need me. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Thank you, Strange.
This is my unnatural selection. You would have failed without me. Your flesh was even weaker than I anticipated.
Our groove. The mission area is yours. It seems the Punisher has big
This
plans.
round in my own way. Go, my children. Get down, sniper. The Punisher's turret. Embrace perfection.
Damn it.
Don't let their numbers intimidate you.
That was illogical.
Control lost.
Calculating. Ultron virus reinforcement. The virus takes hold.
Time for punishment.
I see where she is. Okay.
That was illogical. Recalculating.
I suck.
Go,
Judge! Jury!
Your team's task progress has passed the halfway point.
Damn it.
Control C's. Now, a disappearing act.
At least pushed her out of her perch.
see online.
I pushed her out of her perch at least.
The virus takes hold.
We've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Extermination! Repairs are in order. Go, my
Disappear!
I'm not doing so hot this round.
Control lost.
One of you. Embrace perfection.
I'm opening a portal.
Go, my children.
I see, okay.
New physical chassis online. Ultron Rise reinforcement.
I'm doing this my way.
It's the grand finale.
Heirs are in order.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
You owe me now. Remember that.
Damn it. Wait, were they typing? I wasn't paying attention.
I shall remake the universe in steel and silicon.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ultron, it is I, your nemesis, Squirrel Girl, best friend of Iron Man, master of computer science.
What? I don't have you in my database?
Oh, nuts! I hit that reset button too hard last time.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Every spell cast has its price. My debt is due.
The virus takes hold. I have finished the job. If you will survive, you must repair me.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. They captured the mission area!
Damn it. I want to switch, but I don't want to leave our Luna Snow as the only healer.
I am fundamentally immortal. Go, my children.
He's not throwing.
You will soon be under attack. Extermination!
Disappear!
I am suffering severe damage. Oh, my children. Damage is repairable.
Almost got out.
Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Make yourself useful. Energy levels rising. Castle's weapon is capable of great damage. I am finishing the job for you. The virus takes hold.
Let's fly some bad
Natural
guys.
selection.
Control lost!
toe.
Never die.
They've almost got it!
I'll outlive every single one of you.
Well, you can't expect them all.
But at the end there, I'm pretty sure he threw the game at the end. What would throwing be under? Negative behavior? Yeah. Throwing. At the end of second round, stood still in. Room. I don't even know who not to. That was absolutely throwing there at the end. That's so fucking annoying. I just want to play the fucking game. I don't even know what he was doing for the rest of it. Like,
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I don't care.
Wind, cloud, and storm.
No, fuck
Hear my
off.
command.
Someone
The
pick a
higher
Vanguard.
pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
Thank you. Too late now, I already did it. Someone else be a healer, damn. Every fucking thing. The ideal team is 2 of each role.
Happiness, but I can afford everything else.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm just sick. I'm sick and tired of...
You're yet to deliver what was promised.
And I shall, your unholiness. Right after I have my time to rule.
You'll soon find time is meaningless in the afterlife.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
If I have another game like that last game, I'm just gonna go find something else to play. Okay. Oh,
Get in there.
Loki, give me a... Actually, fucking...
I'm back, and now there's hellfire to pay. I suppose that helped. Some rejuvenation would be nice.
Get that vehicle moving again.
It would be nice if we
All
had
they did was make me angrier.
another healer instead of 3 DPSs. I would rather actually have the team where I had nothing but healers, actually.
That was fine.
Maximum pulse!
Damn it.
The wrath of Asgard.
Yeah, so do I, ya boy.
I'm back.
But we have
And now there's
one
hellfire
healer.
to pay.
Shall not stand idly by while Ultron lays claim to this sovereign land.
You were beneath me. Some rejuvenation would be nice.
Spider domain is not for the weak.
I am Asgard's might.
Some uninvited guests.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
For Arato's sake, I choose life this day.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Or fucking...
Rage of battle. Maximum pulse!
I'm back. And now there's hellfire to pay.
I'm just not having good matches. Which sucks, because I was having great matches before I started streaming.
Only 60 seconds left.
Some uninvited guests.
Against the world.
Some rejuvenation would be nice. Ultron will pay for what he has done to Apollo. There are more of them than there are of us. Exquisite!
Down to 30 seconds.
Damn it.
Fire!
Woo! I never miss.
I'm back.
Oh.
There's hellfire to pay.
The final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Look who's here. Priceless!
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Wind, cloud, and storm. Hear my command.
If I have one more bad game while playing on this, I'm probably just going to switch to something. I will fucking
30
switch to
seconds
Mecha
before you
Break or
attack.
some shit.
Get
I don't
ready.
even have Mecha Break installed.
I know that most mutants aren't exactly fond of me. I promise you.
Our troubled past is not my primary concern right now, Wanda. It is the future that has me worried.
So let me fight for it by your side, Aurora. We can heal the universe.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Billions of people are counting on us to put the timelines back where they belong. I bring thunder. A tiny boost.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Have a tailwind.
They captured the mission area!
I lift up my combat. You are a
Damn it.
Double KO!
Claimed by chaos.
Control seized!
You can't strike down and feel the thunder.
We've spotted one of our opponents.
I bring thunder. I will always win. Thunder strike! Any healing is good healing. Have a tailwind.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Okay.
Control lost!
Thunder is coming. Feel the thunder.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Thunderbolt. Faster, my friends.
Psionic burst.
Feel the thunder. Blew them.
Damn it.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Goodbye. For now.
The wind will only blow stronger.
I'm super
Feel the wrath of the giant! The sky fell on them.
Double KO!
Blew them away.
Disappear!
A tiny burst.
Losing control.
Us against the world. His power.
The area's almost yours!
We better test this out.
Happy to help. You're in my storm. Faster, my friends. You know your spells, mage.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I will always lend a hand. When you have been powerless, having power means something.
Before you attack. Get ready.
The eyes of rest. You commune with ancient gods once in a blue moon, right, Doc?
On occasion. But to serve as one's avatar must be exhausting.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't comment. Khonshu is always listening.
Perhaps a divine
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Go.
Oh, thank God. We're in an outside area.
Our enemies are near.
Go with the wind.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
I'm stuck.
Capture the mission area.
Storm is rising again.
Oh, I can't go over that? That's stupid.
I bring
Keep your
thunder.
balance, you two. Stay in peace.
Thunderstrike. I feel strong again. Feel the thunder.
Destructive power.
Freshly energized. Let's end this quick. Happy to help. Be strong.
Damn it.
Don't you street.
I was hoping I was out of her range.
Capture progress is past the halfway point.
Disappearing.
A storm is brewed. I bring
Such
thunder.
newfound power.
Good night.
Control these.
Thunderbolt.
Destructive power.
Feel the wrath of the goddess. Lost in the immensity of her power.
I unleash.
Time to go. Leave them to Khonshu.
Happy to help.
This is real firepower!
You're in my storm. Be swift.
You captured more than half the mission area. Keep
You
going.
can strike down a goddess. How dare
Our
they invade
Jeff
our land?
is fucking pulling.
Be strong.
Control lost.
Happy to help.
Oh, that fucking Iron Man.
Maximum pulse!
Now the thunder is coming.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
is a little girl like I once was. I fight for her.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready. Attack right here.
Try and keep yourself under control, Wanda.
Control chaos? You really don't understand. Ancient magics permeate this realm. I could get used to it here.
Dude, that's kind of a dick thing to ask. Scarlet Witch is our second best player.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? It's like a fairy tale, complete with an evil usurper.
Our enemies are near.
Ride the wind!
Disappear!
A tiny boost.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We better not capture the mission area!
I lift up my comrades. You're thunderstruck. You are a mighty ally, Wanda Maximoff.
Who wants a piece of me now?
Control seized!
Such newfound power.
Faster, my friend!
Your powers are mine! The moon! Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I lift up my comrades. The sky beckons.
Maximum pulse!
How dare they invade our land?
Be swift.
A piece of me now.
You are a mighty ally, Wanda Maximoff.
Thunderstrike!
I will always lend a hand.
There they are.
Such newfound.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I will always lend a hand. You are a mighty ally, Wanda Maximoff.
The pain was worth it.
They're coming up ahead.
Time to make them pay.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
The area's almost yours!
Such destructive power. Now, I get the feeling.
The perfect hit!
Leave them to Khonshu!
Thunderbolt!
You need to teach me that spell, Stephen.
Cool.
Another epic victory! Big win!
That was actually. That was great.
This.
Um, That's a cool one. Yeah, I don't have any of these skins because I never buy them. I don't spend the money on the skins.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help.
That fucking Jeff! That guy who picked Jeff! Fucking switched to Scarlet Witch.
Made my share of
Not
mistakes.
Scarlet Witch. I'm playing Scarlet Witch. The Black Widow. The fuck?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What the fuck?
Doreen, I've been meaning to
You know?
ask Cyril.
Oh, tail deep in nuts. I don't let him do courier work anymore. How's Trudy?
She's coming along. We'll have the space-time continuum patched up before you know it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
After all this time, it's nice to finally have some help saving the universe.
Damn it.
Reborn from the chaos. Be right there.
Excuse me.
Some kind of spider nest here. Smoke screen. I'm hunkering down.
And of
Won't make the
course.
same mistakes again. Now, a disappearing act.
If you wish to survive, you must repair me.
Now, a disappearing act.
Ain't like a tracking gun.
Just what I need. Ah, that's better. Be right there. Be right there.
Damn it.
Hey, it's me.
I won't make the same mistakes again. Be right there.
supreme.
Pulse chart.
This is my unnatural selection.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
Judge,
Maximum
jury,
pulse.
executioner.
Excuse me, what?
Powering up. Maximum pulse.
My fate is
Wasted a maximum pulse.
How dare you waste my time? Now, a disappearing act.
Enemies on approach.
Me heal?
Armed and sacred.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
I feel like I'm just having an off day.
Be right there. Just what I needed. You are under my spell.
No more spider nest.
Goodbye for now.
Only 60 seconds left.
This was inevitable.
Supreme. I have finished the job for you.
Down to 30 seconds. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Wait, who else is shooting me?
Maximum pulse.
My work here is not done.
With you!
Goodbye for now.
It's spider time!
I have called the spiders.
This is real firepower. I told you to start if you wish to survive.
My work here is not done. Now, a disappearing act.
Free fire zone.
Reborn from the chaos.
Is that something Punisher's turret can do? See through walls? Huh?
I don't know.
Now, a disappearing act. You're not going anywhere.
Ultra Ring Supreme.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
Larry, Larry!
Back off! Squirrel coming through! Take that!
Be right there.
We survived this journey. Perhaps you could be my new avatar.
Only 60 seconds left.
No, I don't think I will.
This is real firepower.
Keep going!
My work
Or is
here
that
is
just
not
the
done.
kill cam? Because I don't usually watch the kill cams.
Down to 30 seconds.
Now, a disappearing act.
Assemble! Judge, jury, executioner!
Damn it!
The final 10 seconds.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. I am ready to put on a show.
They're...
Goodbye. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
What the fuck? No way, I got something. I'm trying to get these. Yeah, I'm gonna change my games that I'm playing. Try out Mecha Break. I just feel like I'm not doing my best. While that downloads, let's watch some Nuke's Top 5. Said while Mecha Break downloads, we're gonna watch Nuke's Top 5. How's that sound?
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV
'Cause I'm
cameras
getting
in
a
an
little
unknown
tilted.
city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Sa may Maligayas ka dyan. Diyan na mabuti sa mga lang yung ang tano. Ayun, ditch doon. Masira yung CCTV natin. Ayun na. Pacheck kay Sanchez yung CCTV. Bakit din yun? Wala yung ulo. Pati nga nung bangka.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away. Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng pera.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Night. A woman named Brenda says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning. family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be. Something at the door. Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
I'm just full screen this.
So, we were just going to bed. And
I mean, this room is just creepy to begin with, isn't it, Shiro?
Let me just show you.
Shiro.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door.
Wait, you seeing this?
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
Hi, Reaper.
Let me just show you.
You awake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that fakeable?
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door.
I'm trying to figure out if it's the video.
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out if this is fakeable.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
I guess they could have someone hide somewhere over there, but I feel like you'd be able to hear them
against the door because we're not sure.
You know?
Yeah. And like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even.
I don't know if that's even fakeable.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed.
And like last time I watched this, Reaper can attest for this, Shiro. I was out here going like, yeah, this is fake. This is real. You know?
Okay. Yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving. Like, I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group.
Large group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The girls stop.
Oh yeah, there's more. There's a lot more behind them. Okay, and ahead of them.
Accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Okay.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw. Wala ni mga kasama namin. Wala ni mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin. Kasi...
I mean, I'm only watching this because
Gagi, malayo na sila.
I'm waiting for makeup break.
Wala na.
Did you see it? As the two girls run along
Did you
the
see
mountain
anything,
trail,
Shiro?
way
Reaper?
back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared.
It's a friend.
The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone, and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later.
I mean, the quality of the camera is kind of low, so it could just be like a tree or something that looks like a person.
You decide.
No, never mind.
A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, seeing as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so.
That's such a weird.
In a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van.
He picked. Why? This is why you get. This is why people get killed in horror movies.
Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god.
This is how people get killed in horror movies, right?
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive.
Man, I'm all for van camping and all this shit.
Sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
But you gotta realize when you're a fucking retard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You gotta realize when you're being a fucking retard.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake
Sure, what's gonna happen if you park
a guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished
right outside a high crime rate town?
Experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep.
What do you think's gonna happen?
The creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Someone's gonna break in. Okay, this is fakeable.
Who's there?
By getting one of those like programmable
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the
You know what I'm
piano.
talking about,
As
like
you
the
might
ones that they
imagine,
had in like
it did not
Western
go
saloons
well.
and stuff.
Dude, what the f?
The piano
That
plays again and a chair moves, and Carter
Never
decides
mind.
that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
My man got out there.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not the horror movie protagonist. I'm gone.
Inside his house. Now, usually when people
It's
watch these
going
videos,
haywire
they
in the
say,
house right
well, if
now.
the place
Yep.
is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out?
Man was like,
well,
nah.
He did. Carter moved right out of that house. And
did he move?
The end of this haunted story, I guess.
The end.
My man Carter over here is like, no, I'm good. I'm gone. Bye.
Reception desk at a creepy
Y'all
old
could have
hotel
this
in
house.
Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
Mouse. Rat. Gerbil.
No.
Hamster.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now.
A very big bug.
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bed.
Still could be a very big bug.
Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you
Okay,
think
well,
this
I'm out of
could
ideas
be?
then.
Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed.
You know, that is
Honestly,
scary.
The thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there.
I'll take
So
my
either
chances with the
way,
floor.
This video is truly disturbing. Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home.
You know what?
Surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I forgot to put you back on, Shiro.
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral
Nope.
home locked up
There
and
you go.
all the lights are off.
My computer had a freak out while it's
Now, I
downloading
tried to
Make
clean
a
up the
Break.
call audio as much
It
as
happens every
possible,
time I
but
download a
there's
game.
just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just
I
who
might have to
made
pause
this
it.
call?
Why does it happen when I download a game, but not when I'm...
Lurking in the dark. A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't
But not when I'm like
anything
updating
unusual.
or something.
But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine. As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this? Scary videos. So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, free.
It's like,
come
no.
on.
Everybody get out.
Come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up,
She followed him.
From Matt Swords was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere.
Everybody
with no
out.
Other cars around
I like how
anywhere.
Nuke started putting in the scurry videos.
Someone who is driving.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the back seat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
Never say no. Never say never.
This man is making sure that his kids are never scared of anything in the future. Or scared of everything.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Oh?
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 I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, yeah, I'm gonna peek around the corner. For real. The f***? Look, I was scared too. I just ain't showing it.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
The ghost is like, that's my job, motherfucker.
On March 6, 2015, Jennifer Grossbeck was driving home with her 18-month-old daughter Lily secured in her car seat in the back. While driving along a lonely road in Utah, Jennifer lost control of her SUV and crashed off the side of a bridge, flipping her car upside down into the freezing water of the Spanish Fork River. Most of the car was submerged in the icy water, and tragically, Jennifer Grosbeck passed away almost instantly. However, luckily the car was positioned in a way that Jennifer's 18-month-old baby Lily was not plunged into the freezing water. The baby was held in place in her car seat in the back. Many hours later, the car is spotted in the river, and emergency first responders arrive on the scene.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm more impressed that the officer was able to run down all those rocks without fucking falling.
Approached the car, they heard something that they really can't explain.
We heard something saying, help us inside, and so it was at
Get
that
it
point
right?
We, said we have to get in that car now, and we all, the four of us, were able to push the car on its side, and that's when I looked inside and was able to see the child infant strapped in the back seat.
Anybody hear us? Hello? God, there's a baby. Oh, fuck. There's a baby.
Brian. Pass her up, pass her up. Pass her up. Here, right here, right here.
Go, 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 go.
She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing.
Throw up in there.
Here, go. Let's go.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, help me. Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying, help me. That's why we responded saying, we're trying, we're gonna get inside and help you, we're doing the best we can.
We're helping, we're coming.
It wasn't until after we flipped it that we saw the mother, who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even stranger. Although all four of the early responders say that they heard the strange, unexplained voice of a woman pleading for help, the officers' body cameras did not pick up any voice at all.
Here, get over here, Beddoes.
I mean, as interesting as the story is, they could have imagined it.
I remember hearing a voice. It didn't sound like a child. Just saying, help me.
Jennifer Grosbeck's family believes that it was the voice of Jennifer's spirit, calling out from the great beyond to try to urge the emergency workers to hurry to save her baby daughter, Lily.
She was just a very compassionate and caring person. She always wanted to bend over backwards for her loved ones. She loved Lily with all her heart. She was the love of her life.
The emergency team that was on the scene says that they simply can't explain what they heard.
We're helping, we're coming.
The thing down the hall. Oscar Nunez says that strange, unexplained things have been happening all around his home. He believes that some sinister presence has attached itself to his family. One night, he and his wife return home to find something truly bizarre.
Well, if it's the middle of summer, that's not all that weird, having like a wall covered in flies. Especially with a trash can right there. Oh, that's not a trash can.
For some odd reason, there are flies swarming all over their house. Oscar says that he can't think of any rational explanation.
There's a trash can. There's a trash can right there.
Falling asleep on the living room couch. The young boy wakes up and sees something that chills him to his core.
I'm looking, but I don't see shit. Do you, Shiro?
No.
Oscar's son wakes up after he hears a strange noise and runs to his parents' bedroom, crying and wailing in fear. The young boy tells his dad that he saw someone scary in the hallway. But did you see it?
No, I
When
didn't
Oscar
see
checks
shit.
the security footage, he sees a large figure that looks like a man just standing in the hallway, staring at his son. Even
Huh.
weirder, whatever this is,
I
just
guess I
seems
can
to
kinda see it.
disappear into thin air. Oscar Nunez says that he and his family have no idea who or what.
I can kinda see it, I guess.
Frightful photo bombs.
Did you
This
see?
next
Can
weird
you
story
see
was
it,
discovered
Reaper?
by the YouTube channel /podcast Haunted City Studios. So, a woman named Vernice posts on Facebook that she's been having some very odd experiences and thinks that some sort of spirit or entity has attached itself to her and her youngest daughter. Vernice says that recently when she takes a photo of her daughter, the pictures often come out very strange and disturbing. Vernice posted a few pictures that definitely make her point. First up, Vernice snapped this photo of her youngest daughter in the pool. She's being playfully dunked underwater by her sister, but she looks like this.
Oh my.
That's not right.
Oh my gosh.
The daughter's face looks like a horror special effect.
It really does.
It looks like a mask.
Right.
Deep set dark eyes, very pale skin. It's unsettling to look at because you're trying to make a normal face out of it and you just can't.
No.
As mentioned, for some odd reason in this photo, Bernice's daughter's face just, well, it doesn't look like a face. Bernice posted another photo she took of her young daughter crouching on the bed.
You know, that's kind of rude.
Nope. Nope. That's
Look at her
really,
face, though. Here's the thing.
Really weird.
Here's the thing. Look, what is that?
Like, this child might be possessed, like for real.
It is very upsetting to look at this and think it could be anything like that.
Yeah.
Now, if this is some dark spiritual attachment appearing in Bernice's photos, then it's not just limited to her daughter. When Vernice receives a speeding ticket in the mail from an automatic
I was talking about the
camera,
ghost.
something odd shows up in that photo, too.
That's insane.
Yeah.
There's a figure sitting next to her. It's very clear. And it actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was an old woman.
That's what I thought. That's what I still think.
But then, the more I look at it, the more I see kind of classic depictions of, big head, small neck kind of entity.
I think there's two people in there. One's living, one's not.
Something with an abnormally large, distorted head seems to be sitting in the passenger seat, right next to Vernice. So just what do you think is going on in all of Vernice's photos lately, even in pictures that she didn't take herself? Let me know what you think. The cabin in the woods. A man in Mexico named Antonio has a business where he builds, sells, and rents cabins in Mazamitla, Jalisco, Mexico. Late one night, he is working all alone outside an empty old cabin. Suddenly, he notices a strange flickering light coming from one of the windows. He pulls out his phone and records as he goes to check. And what he sees makes his blood run cold. Now, Antonio is completely alone. There's not supposed to be anyone inside the cabin. But as he watches in terror, he sees someone in the flickering light, slowly approaching the window as if to look out at him. And whoever this is has no discernible features and looks almost like a shadow even in the bright flickering light. Antonio gathers his courage and goes inside the cabin to investigate.
Ooh, boy.
今つまみあったらいいだろうそれになる何
Antonio is a bit nervous as he checks through the rooms, but the entire cabin is completely empty. Now, it should be noted that Antonio usually only uses his social media for his business, either to display properties he's worked on or cabins that he is renting. This is the only supernatural video that Antonio has ever posted. So, what do you think? Just who or what is this?
Faceless woman that's gonna steal their face.
This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewers Tuva and Sunniva from Norway. So Tuva says that she and her family moved into a new apartment in May of last year. And before this, they had never
Mecha Break is at 77%.
In fact, Tuva says that she and her sister Sunniva are very much skeptics. Or at least they were. Until this happened.
Okay, house tour. Så här är rummet mitt. Där står jag, där står Tuva. Ut här är stua. Och det här...
Did you see it? As Sunniva is recording a video house tour for a friend, there is something black and weird just standing in front of the apartment door. The figure is so shadowy that it blends right into the darkness, but Sunniva says that she could easily see it with her naked eye. Sunniva lets out a frightened gasp and jerks her phone back so hard that it hits her other hand and knocks out the microphone. Now, when the video is brightened a lot, you can see that whatever this is actually blocks out the light from the peephole in the door. Sister Tuva says that a woman who was a former tenant passed away in the apartment. So could this be her presence still occupying their home? You decide. Unexplained. This first video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey. So there's one bright light in the sky and another light almost seems to attack it. Now,
well, like
I don't know
fire
if
for a second, then it flew.
Yeah, I'm like,
So, you tell me what you think. In this next video, a woman named Natasha
what
says
the
that a Ring
fuck?
doorbell camera caught something.
I didn't know what it wanted to be. It looked like a sheet. Did fire? Did it flew?
Yeah, the ghost just wanted to ride the bike. That failed.
And in this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg.
Yeah, that could just be a normal baby
videos,
thing.
I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way and no big deal. But this kid's leg moves back at a very odd angle.
Ah, that's
and
true.
The baby seems to be a bit upset by whatever's back there. But as always, you decide.
Yeah.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Playtime is over. A woman named Jessica says that she has recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house, complete with its own motion
Mecha Break
sensing
is at
doorbell
78% right now.
For a house tour in this big house, and I'm going to show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a little spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a quote-unquote scary guy in their house.
What guy? The guy. The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay. The guy?
The guy.
So scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Hi, Mako. We're waiting for Mecha Break to finish downloading, so we're watching
Jessica's daughter claims that
Nuke's
the
Top
scary
5
guy is in her room.
with Shiro.
Jess doesn't see anyone or
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see anything
Jess
either.
dismisses the whole incident as likely being her daughter's overactive imagination.
The
But
guy.
then, a few nights later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out.
It's the crooked
Jess is sitting
man
in her living room
who
when she
lives in the
suddenly
crooked
receives
house.
a motion alert. Not from her own doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's little playroom house. When Jessica checks the
Oh, they got an
notification,
actual Ring
what she
doorbell
sees is
camera
like
for her
something
playhouse.
right out of a
Okay.
horror movie.
Mako says hi, Shiro.
Hello.
Me and Reaper blew up a bunch of shit today. Or I guess it was yesterday now. Our fireworks were fucking peak. I spent $15 on this one firework, and it was amazing. I don't like that. I don't like the door moving on its own. I don't... Like, that's just a doll right there. That's a doll, I'm pretty sure. Like one of those, like, do my hair dolls, you know? But, yeah, the door moving is a little weird. Imagine if the doll suddenly is facing us one of these times. That poor Yoshi doll down there. It's got to witness all of this. All this tomfoolery. I know, I saw that, yeah. Is that my... Oh? Okay, the hair moved. Yeah, it's one of those do my hair, do my makeup dolls that are made for little girls, I'm pretty sure. But the hair moved. Yeah, I saw the lights turn on. You know, the mom's face is pretty much a mirror of what's going on with my face right now. Of like, I don't...
Note on this clip, this is not a motion camera that pans around the room on its own motor. This camera is actually attached to the playhouse door. So this back and forth motion means that the playhouse door is actually opening and closing. But it gets even weirder, because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse, and its hair seems to be lifted up by some unseen force, and then just suddenly drops back down. After this, Jessica has had about enough. She says that she took down the little playhouse, but her daughter still sometimes says that she sees the quote-unquote scary guy back in their house. Passing through. Facebook user Alicia Pinman posted this next creepy video to Facebook. She says that late one night her husband went to take their recycling out, but as he's walking back into the house, something happens that Alicia and her husband just can't explain.
I was gonna say toes for free, but like... Then I remember this is a...
As Alicia's husband heads back
Yeah.
to their house, an odd, creepy mist or apparition seems to pass right behind him, possibly partially through him. As you can tell in the video, Alicia's husband
you gotta
feels
make the
something
fetish
strange
joke.
move by him, but he has
That's-
no idea what he just
I make
felt,
it sparingly
but he
so that it
see
doesn't
the
become
bizarre
real.
mist. The couple reviews their ring cam. and
Yeah,
they
that's
are a bit
that's something.
spooked. After Alicia posted this to Facebook, there were many theories as to what this could be. But there was no fog that night, and no one can figure out just what this odd mist is. What do you think? The jinn just
He
outside.
visibly reacts
A
to
man
it.
in Pakistan named Abdullah says that a few times over the last few months, some very strange things have been happening in his house. Late one night,
Make
while
or break
he's
is
sleeping,
almost
things start to get
done.
really weird.
Like, hopefully one more video and then I can just play.
अब्बा अपना नाम बताओ पहले मुझे अपना नाम मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला अपना नाम बताओ तुम्हारा अब्दुल्ला मैं हूं तुम नहीं हो नहीं खोलना मैंने
Oh, this is weird.
ओके मुझे आयतुल कुर्सी आती है मैं आयतुल कुर्सी पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा निकल जाओ यहां से आओ अंदर आओ 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 अंदर आओ जो भी हो
You know what? We got a door kicker.
जहां से भी तुमने जो भी
That's the energy this man is giving.
Something seems to plead with Abdullah to enter his room. Something that claims to actually be him. Abdullah believes that it might be a jinn or shapeshifter, as these entities
I know, right?
said to imitate others to try to fool them.
And they
But
say,
Abdullah
and
opens
they
the
say
door.
white
Something
people
seems
are the
to
guys who
actually
get killed in
coincide
horror
as a
movies.
poster on the wall
Come
falls to the floor. Abdullah believes that a jinn might be attached to him, and that he might have made a terrible mistake by letting it in.
I wouldn't let whatever the fuck this thing is in. Would you, Shiro?
आओ अंदर आओ
Abdullah tries to prove what he is experiencing in a live stream.
And I thought I should just come live because some people just don't believe this thing. I've heard some knocking.
But unfortunately, nothing happens. But weeks later, Abdullah gets a strange visitor again, and he is terrified.
मैंने नहीं खोलना
Is he in the bathroom this time?
हाँ भाई ना हाई दिन हाँ हम अल्फा मलाई की तूने लम्मा शाब से कुर्सी उस मासी रस ले खुद उस मामा हॉल ले लजवन सोमिन तो मुझे क्या क्या है तुम्हें भूख लगी या खाना खाओ मेरे पीछे तंग मत करो मैंने नहीं खोलना इसे
Frightened, Abdullah stammers as he recites a verse from the Quran, but this only seems to make matters worse. He yanks the door open, and nothing there. After this last odd encounter, Abdullah says that he hasn't experienced anything since. But is this a jinn terrorizing poor Abdullah? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scurry
Abdullah's
videos.
probably dead now. It's
So
the
a few
jinn
more
at this
funny
point that's
and
recording the
or weird
videos.
to end out this list. So sometimes ghosts move things and moan and just generally make a lot of noise. But when the people in the house are a little too loud, the ghost can get a bit pissy.
It's a scurry video.
just take that running kid out? Who knows? But probably not. Anyway, sometimes at Halloween, you might try to scare your friend with a creepy mask, but he might have the same idea. And finally, sometimes your ghost hunt in an old building might find a, not ghost.
Oh, there's a TV.
Why did it just close, bro?
The skinwalker.
Oh my god! What the f? What the f?
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you back next time.
I got his face. The fucking homeless guy's face there.
What the f?
He's like, oh shit, man. What the fuck you gotta come here? I'm at 83% on Mecha Break.
Been recorded in a hospital in either West Sumatra or Malaysia. CCTV footage shows a hospital ward with sick patients lying in bed. But there's something else in the footage that is truly terrifying.
What did you think of the homeless guy, Shiro?
Yeah.
Bitch, shut the fuck up!
What appears to be a small shadow figure about the size of a child.
Like top
can be
videos,
seen
there's always a
next to
screaming
one of the
woman.
beds. Hospital visitors can be seen walking right through the apparition as if it's not even there. Even creepier, the story goes that the patient in the bed passed away shortly after this chilling footage was recorded. It makes you wonder, did something come to visit them before they passed? Or maybe something came to take them away. You decide. St. Andrew's Church. Stealth camper Chris from the YouTube channel Blot Outdoor Show sets out with his friend Mick on an overnight adventure to the abandoned St. Andrew's Church in Consett, England. The church was built in 1769, and it's been abandoned for nearly 50 years.
We're going to do a stealth camp right next to this old, spooky, abandoned church. It's been abandoned since like the 1970s.
Now, it should be mentioned that Chris is not a ghost hunter, nor has he ever uploaded any videos related to the paranormal. In fact, he says he's a skeptic and doesn't really get spooked by that sort of thing.
I mean, I'm very skeptical on that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to try and condingo, use mandingos, if you know what I'm talking about.
Now, to make this even creepier, the church is surrounded by an old graveyard. So Chris and Mick set up their tent amongst the graves and, relax. Soon it gets dark, and then the two guys decide to take a peek inside the old church.
There we go, folks. Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm not scared, and I'm not one of these people that get a shiver up the spine or things like this. To me, it's not spooky, but we'll still have a look around. Like I say, guys, it's been abandoned since the 1970s. Obviously, they must leave the door open now and again. I'm out of here. Sorry, guys. What the was that? Oh, I think Mick's filled his pants. I see, I get skin in my didders only be done these. I think Mick's got a lug of a jugger in his only pedandies. You know what I mean?
Nice big
Oh.
That's the fastest I've ever seen.
I was opening that for a different tab so I could have.
It spooks them enough that they need a refreshing cold beverage.
I was trying to open that in a different window.
Cold beverages. Chris is able to convince his friend Mick to go back inside the old creepy church.
I gotta support. Gotta
go
support
well.
my
He's not
favorite
happy about
creators.
this, but I've convinced Mick to have one more look inside this so-called hot church.
Fuck,
Go on then, Schmick.
fuck sleeping in a graveyard.
Oh well, I'll go first. Right, Mick,
You want to sleep in a graveyard, Chiro?
No. I think the first time we came in, I think we just let our imaginations run away with ourselves, which is easy when you're in the pitch black and you're having a few. Just leave that door open, Mick. I mean, I can see why people come here, Mick, and do the old spooky, ghostly tours and look for the paranormal readings and stuff like that. It's not my kind of thing.
Is it? Did they say if this is abandoned or not?
Sitting in a tent
I don't
and getting
remember.
mangled, spangled, and totally grim crankled. But each to their own. Wherever your hobby is. Let's have a look over here, Schmick.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. We've got a photograph of young Chris here. Oh, sorry guys. It's not young Chris. Apologies. It's Jesus Christ. Our the son.
Milky buttons out.
Yeah, milky buttons. What? What the what? Mix away. Ooh, shut that door. What? Right, guys. Oh, I'm not one of these ones that get scared like that. But that's twice we've been in there, and twice I've heard about. I think Nick's dropped his guts. I think he's filled his pants. It's alright, Nick. I've got some baby wipes in my bag. That was proper dodgy, that like.
Another loud bang echoes through the church, and the two campers have had about enough. They spend the night outside in their tent.
Make a break
and
set
don't go back into
90%.
the church for the rest of the night.
Good night, guys.
But did you see it? Chris and Mick are completely unaware of the dark, shadow-like figure peering out at them from behind a doorway. That is, until their loyal viewers pointed out to them in the video comment section. Now again, Chris and Mick are not ghost hunters, nor are they interested in ever making videos about the paranormal. So just who or what is this?
Yeah?
You can watch this entire stealth camping adventure over on the YouTube channel, Blot Outdoors Show.
Hiya!
Hiya.
Hi, Mandigos.
You alright? Yeah.
School's out. It's 10:30 at night when an elementary school teacher in Washington is working late. The teacher is busy preparing his lesson for the next day when he spots something that gives him the creeps.
All right, I'm just finishing up putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smart board setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late often. It's just me here and the janitor, and let me show you. Do you see? I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
teacher is completely alone in the classroom, but in the reflection of a screen, someone appears to be sitting in one of the desks. Someone about the size of a small child.
I honestly feel
The
like
teacher later
that's
tries
just a
to capture the
reflection.
strange reflection on camera again, but whatever that was has now disappeared. But this story gets even weirder, because the janitor who works at the school says that he believes the eerie apparition is the ghost of a little girl who tragically passed away in an accident on school property.
I'm the person who does the cleaning here, and I saw the video of the teacher has. I know that's the girl who died in an accident.
What is happening? I wanted to respect their privacy, but they just put a girl in the back of the ambulance. And the dad was running, and the poor mom was crying her head off.
So could this mysterious figure be the spirit of the little girl returning to class from beyond? I leave that to you to decide. A voice from beyond. Morgan Lambert and her husband Eric are spending a casual night at home in Bristol, Virginia. Suddenly, Morgan hears something that is truly disturbing.
Stop. Like, there is literally no way. It's like not stopping.
What does it sound like?
I'm hoping the camera gets it because I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I just... Is it Nebula?
No.
What does it sound like?
You. It sounds like you.
Me? Wait, like, this sounds like someone's in the house?
Mm-hmm. But it sounds like you. Don't go up there, don't go up there, don't go up there.
Should I call the cops?
Oh, hey, there it is.
I'm gonna check the camera upstairs, make sure no one's here.
Alright. Oh, you gotta go bed.
Are you like messing with me because...
Okay. Good night, Shiro.
Okay.
It's just Nebula upstairs. I don't know up there.
Let's see if I got it on here. Do you... What was it?
Jesus.
My God!
Dude,
It was under the table.
That thing's full. The cats could not have done that.
That's heavy. Oh my God. Okay. Yep, that'll do it.
Morgan is freaked out when she suddenly starts to hear a voice that sounds like her husband Eric calling out to her from upstairs. The problem is, her husband Eric is right there with her, in the same room.
Oh, hey, Mecha
And if
Break
you
just
listen
finished.
closely, Morgan's phone mic actually caught the eerie voice from upstairs. Right after this, a heavy cabinet sitting in the kitchen is thrown across the floor with no explanation. After Morgan shares her video online, worried viewers believe that Morgan might be dealing with an entity known as a mimic, or perhaps even a squatter hiding in her attic. But Morgan says that she and her husband checked the upstairs and the attic and found no one there. Morgan believes that she might actually be dealing with a poltergeist, because she says she's experienced paranormal events that seem to follow her throughout her life.
We'll finish the video.
But as always, I ask,
and then I'll play
what
Mecha
do
Break.
you think is going on here? Let me know. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch. Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We've even got stockings and wrapping paper. Anyway, shipping is free, and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukestop5.com to shop now. Or, you know, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video. From inside Angela is home alone at around 10 p.m. at night when she gets a Ring security camera notification on her phone. Angela is expecting her husband to be arriving home from work, so she doesn't think much of it. But when no one comes inside, Angela is a bit concerned, so she checks the security camera footage. What she sees makes her blood run cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's fakeable.
Behind the glass of the patio door, what looks like a young girl wearing a dress can be seen standing motionless.
Oh, that's where I was supposed to be looking. I was looking outside.
That the little girl is inside the house, looking out. Angela is absolutely terrified, and she's completely home all alone. She doesn't get any sleep for the rest of the night. 2 days later, Angela still can't explain what happened, so she tries anything she can to try to debunk what her security camera captured.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
To this day, the creepy apparition remains a mystery. Mimi heads for higher ground. Proud grandmother Cindy Reed from Cleveland, Ohio is babysitting her granddaughter Nova at the family's home when things suddenly take a very creepy turn.
You're so funny. I can't wait until summer gets here so we can go outside and play.
I miss Mimi.
I miss you too. I miss you too. What?
Coming.
What? Who's coming?
Here coming.
Who?
Him.
You see somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he in our house?
Yeah.
Where? Show me. Where's he at? He's right in front of you?
Yep.
Who is it?
A guy.
Who's there, mister? What are you doing in our... Where's he at? In the dining room?
Yeah.
Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him.
This him.
Take me to him. Show me.
This him.
Wait, let me... Show me. Is he right here?
Yeah.
He's in our dining room?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our dining room, mister? What does he look like?
I bug.
He's got bug eyes?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our living room, mister? Get. You go back home. You go back wherever you came from.
Okay.
What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me. We're going upstairs. You are...
Little Nova says that she sees a man with, quote, bug eyes standing in the dining room. Grandma Cindy gets a bit freaked out by the whole situation and decides that they should just head upstairs.
Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me. We're going upstairs.
She said nope.
Nova's mother shared the video online and says that Grandma Cindy is very afraid of anything paranormal. She also says that baby Nova still claims that she sees a strange man that no one else can see, and he appears all around their home. The Last Passenger. Japanese explorer Kei from YouTube's Chicken Ball channel travels to the old coal mining village of Yubari, hidden away in the remote countryside of Japan. Back in 1985, a disastrous gas explosion in the local mine tragically claimed the lives of 62 people. Today, the village is nearly deserted. To preserve the city's history, the local government built a museum and preserved the old railway station, along with passenger trains, wedge plows, and coal cars. The old train is said to be extremely haunted by victims of the tragic coal mine explosion. Now it's already getting
I don't
late
know
when
why.
Kay arrives at the old preserved train station.
But when when he talks about all the deaths, and there I instantly thought of the fucking Batman Ninja Turtles comic, where Batman shows Raphael where his parents died, and Raphael replies with "Cowabummer, dude." I know that's not like right to think about when I hear that, but like that's immediately where my mind went, and I don't know why.
本当に開いてますね。古い車両となってますが、これ扉閉めますね。
Kay sets up his cameras and sits in silence as he listens for anything out of the ordinary. That's when things take a creepy turn.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I've always wanted to ride one of these trains that has like these type of seats and everything. I've ridden one once before, but it wasn't like a long trip. So I like to do it on like one of those longer trips, you know?
Yeah. The Explorer hears bizarre sounds coming from the train car as something seems to get closer and closer. Freaked out by the creepy activity, Kay eventually decides to just go home. But when he uploads his footage to YouTube, he realizes that he caught something on camera that he didn't even realize. His eagle-eyed viewers spot something downright chilling.
Okay.
戻って定点カメラだけ一応ね検証という形でやってみようと思います。じゃあ定点カメラの方で検証しますが、まあそういうスポットではないということで何か
Hold on.
ということでまあそういうスポットではないということ
Hold on.
で何かが映るようなものはないのではないかと思います。なんか音するな。いや定点をセットしたいと思います。
Did you see it? As Kay walks through the train car, someone can be seen seated on the right side. But when the Explorer hears a sound and turns around, there's no one there. Watching the footage back, there was also no one there when he first walked through the train. Kay is completely alone. So, just who or what is this? You can watch this full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Chicken Ball Channel. Scurry videos. So in the comments on my last video, you guys asked for more silly, scary stuff at the end of my videos. So here you go. India Sutherland says that one night her brother Harry heard strange sounds coming from up in their attic. So Harry starts recording with his phone and heads up into the attic to check it out. Harry almost falls back down the attic steps as he beholds the frightening sight of a framed photo. When asked why they would have that picture in the attic in the first place, video uploader India said that her parents just liked the picture and bought it. Later, they took it down and stored it in the attic, where it almost gave Harry a heart attack. This next video comes from Edinburgh, Scotland, where Paul Gilroy and his friend set out to make a scary video. But suddenly things take a not at all terrifying turn. And finally, we have a video posted by Amos the Kid. Now, Amos is an accomplished rapper and musician, but in his free time, he enjoys playing hundreds of pranks on his African dad.
What level you are? You need to go back to Nigeria. This country has finished you. My government, I'm joking. Get out of my face.
In this clip, Amos took a photo of him and his dad, and then photoshopped a ghost girl into it. Then he sent the picture to his dad to see how he would react. It did not go well.
I rebuke it.
Amos's dad immediately begins to freak out, sending back frantic texts. Then Amos makes it even worse by telling his dad, "The ghost is looking at you."
Yeah. I rebuke it. We are going to church this week.
Then Amos's dad insists that his son come upstairs and they read from the Bible together to ward off the evil spirit.
Asha, I'm tribal med after the tribal mensa.
Now, personally, I just wonder if Amos ever told his dad that this was all only a prank.
Yeah. I rebuke it. We are going to church this week.
He rebukes it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get Make a Break to go. Oh. Yeah? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's Gundam style. Oh yeah. So Mako, how far are you into Limbus now? Are you still in Canto 5? Have you met the crabs yet? Maybe I read them, maybe I didn't. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's all I've been doing these dailies too.
For deployment. Please enter your code name.
It won't let me finish. Damn. Yeah, it won't let me. It won't let me put the M. So I'm Necrotic Oru. I don't know. I'm so if I edit. Okay. Yep. Yep, the hardest part. I don't know enough about makeup. That looks fine. Freckles? Yeah, sure, freckles. Well, yeah. Like... Oh. I want to see something. Okay, no. I like these type of games.
Did someone say a teenager can't be a striker pilot?
I hope the love and passion in you will live forever. Like the world is far from peaceful.
Nothing can conceal the truth, but something may try to...
Only power gets things done.
Sadly, a lot of humans are just awful.
Trash doesn't clean itself. Kill your sympathy, so your prey can't fight back.
Special Landing Force, combat ready.
Hostile units incoming. Peacekeepers, prepare for combat.
What's this new toy?
Code red. Code red. Main cabin breach. Hangar on fire. Safety engaged. Stay alert. Emergency exit.
Warning. Oxygen level below 20.9%. Warning. Oxygen level below 19.5%.
Ah, pyrogenesis. Nice.
Aleseness initiated. Safety disengaged. Mind bridge activated. Injecting Corixium particles. Mind bridge connected. Initiating system diagnostics. Structural integrity confirmed. Fluid armor confirmed. Corixium engine power supply confirmed. Incoming urgent message from Space Garrison.
Attention! We are under attack from Thea's Vanguard. Significant damage confirmed. Self-destruct activates in 120 seconds. All units evacuate immediately.
A working escape pod would truly be nice. Okay, plan B.
Warning! Under attack. Fluid armor activated. Fire control system enabled. Calibrating weapon system. Energy autocannon and induced sword are combat ready.
Not gonna get crushed today.
Okay.
Warning! Self-destruct initiates in 10 seconds.
Aleseness, stabilize us. Adjust thrusters, drop us in now.
Initiating atmospheric reentry sequence. Incoming heavy assault from hostile colossal strikers. Induced sword offline. Switch to energy autocannon. Charge energy autocannon to boost short-range damage. Enemy target detected. Adjust manually to lock. Fire control radar unstable. Keep targets within lock-on range. System will assist when the target is locked.
Evade incoming attacks.
barely dented the fluid armor. You've got more in you than I thought.
Enemy target detected. Attack with energy autocannon. Energy autocannon inflicts energy damage. Armor installed. All weapon restrictions lifted. You may switch your main weapon from energy autocannon to battle halberd. Battle halberd can bypass enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage. You can also use Gauss cannons to attack. Gauss cannons' powerful impact can immobilize the target.
Where is the orbital elephant? Who could have done this? Elysius, contact the nearest peacekeeping corps HQ.
Urgent communication incoming from friendly ground base.
Pilot, this is Zone 48. Confirm identity. Over.
Peacekeeper 98213 reporting.
Pilot, we were also blindsided by DS Vanguard. The garrison's debris has wreaked havoc on us. Unable to provide support. Over.
They'll get theirs. Those bastards.
A colossal striker from DS Vanguard is in the area. Take cover if you can.
Continue to attack with battle halberd and Gauss cannons. Use complex shield to stun same-sized enemies with a perfect block. Attention, Shadow Special Task Force. Rescue operation at Moshmok is about to begin. All relevant personnel complete your final checks. Weapon airdrop ready. Cargo rocket ready. Striker systems calibrated. No error found. Combatants, prepare to deploy.
Aleseness, ready to strike.
Pilot in position. Striker entering launch tunnel. Brake system safety disengaged. Pilot in control. Ready for launch.
Hiya, I'll be your CIC for this mission. Name's Anka Bell. Just joined Shadow. Still settling in, but looks like we're diving straight into missions. So let's do it. Pilot, for this mission, we'll locate the 3 patrol strikers we lost communications with in Moshmok. According to our latest SAT images, we've detected activity at an abandoned base to the southwest. Recently, a massive amount of Thea's forces have been active in the area.
Okay.
This is a rescue mission, so try to avoid going toe-to-toe. Now, our CO will fill you in with the details.
Greetings, pilot. I'm your commanding officer. My name is Christian. I'll be leading this operation. First, we'll drop you off just outside Moshmok's waters. You'll travel by submarine. From there, use the underwater elevator to reach the abandoned base. Your squad will meet you at the entrance. Aleseness is fully geared up this time, ready for anything. Close combat, long range, and solid defense. We won't let your striker go in naked like your last atmospheric entry.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Aleseness, engage. Let's hit it.
Pilot, the chlorite readings are off here. I'll confirm the extraction point ASAP once you're done. This is where the UWC built their mass driver. After the orbital elevator attack, the UWC disbanded, and the base was abandoned. We'll conduct our search here. Last SAT update shows strikers engaged in combat in the area.
With whom? Thea's vanguard?
Not sure.
No one else is here, right? What's their angle in this dump?
They were lunar...
HQ. Do you see the footage?
Looks like it was just shot down. The chlorite's spreading fast.
Watch out! Thermal spike. Friendly IFF. Objective confirmed. Data received. Syncing up for investigation. Focus on what's in front of you.
Look at that paint. No doubt it's Thea.
Energy low.
This is the Shadow Special Task Force for Misra Matrix.
Shooting low.
Identify yourselves.
Thank goodness it's Aleseness. We're with Misra Matrix. Thalassian Patrol Squad 4. Verification code has been sent. Over.
Verified. We're here to get you home and track Thea. Update me. What do we know?
They had us trapped here. They've been surveying this area. Damn Earthers! Die! They're all gonna die!
Incoming! Watch out! I'll handle this. Clear the way out.
Misra Matrix is poking their nose in too? Great. Not a chance. You're going down today. You think your brake striker makes you a hero? Pathetic.
Shooting low.
surrender. They're not worth dying for.
You know nothing. The moon was built on our backs. You Earthers have no clue what we've been through.
Alesis, stay away from it.
What?
Corite doesn't spread this quickly.
D3. Carbon tax. March.
You hearing this?
Day 1.
Phase 1's done. Don't drag this out. Come
Become
on.
a hero. Day 225. Transfer. Accumulate strength. Day 556. Pirates. New identity. Fluid. Day 2122. Witness. Exterminate. Search. Stone. Day 2144. Fight and survive.
Ride's on its way. I need your coordinates.
Still haven't deployed the extraction beacon? What's going on?
Now?
Let's light them up.
Storm's coming. Better finish up soon.
Now the airdrop can finally reach us. Yeah, we're pretty tight on time. But still, let's freshen up before joining the fight.
Gear up while you can. Can't have too much firepower.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop. Airdrop on site. Gear up now. Airdropped weapons are universal. You can even try your luck with the enemy's airdrop pods.
If we don't want the enemy picking through our scraps, we need to destroy those extra airdrops.
The Striker manual mentions that surplus weapons can be mounted in the reserved slots. Press the switch weapons key to swap between the modular weapons and default weapons. You can replenish ammo by finding magazines on neutralized hostiles or in supply crates.
Destroy as many extractors as you can before the ship arrives. They release subterranean corite, which triggers pulse storms.
They might deploy more to keep you from leaving.
They've lost their minds.
That corite extractor was built for mining. Now it's a terrifying weapon. If they release the corite, one pulse storm will wipe out everything on the island.
The three factions are mining and researching corite at Moshmok. Is this some kind of power play by Thea? To have their insane demands met and fight the moon?
Something's off. Their plan feels way more direct and brutal.
We can dismantle more extractors.
HQ has pinpointed the extraction area. Sending the coordinates your way. Beacon deployed. Your ride will be there in 2 minutes. Hang in there.
Coordinates received. Time to move, people.
Finally, getting out of this hellhole.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't stop them.
See those corite pulse storms? They're small, but they pack a punch. They can do a lot of damage to the fluid armor and the Striker itself.
Plan a few evac routes that bypass the storm.
Those storms are expanding. We can't risk losing Alesis. You need to make sure you make it. Even if we don't.
Stay here and you're dead. We're all leaving together.
Still got an airdrop beacon. Now they'll rue the day.
I thought we would still have at least 100 years to figure a way out of our demise after the catastrophe. But now that we're seeing how
this is
fast
definitely
Korite
Gundam.
spreads, that estimate might in fact be closer to 30 years, or perhaps even less than that. We've lost nearly 2/3 of the world's population to the catastrophe, due to the emergence of Korite. I saw a chance for us to unite, to rebuild our homes. I had high hopes that Korite could spur growth in technology, and offer a path to human survival. But ironically, we've put everything we know into this striker behind me. All it changes is how we fight each other. Another way to quench our thirst for blood. Everybody wants a better life. Fertile land. Breathable air. So we keep scrabbling over what's left of Earth's resources. And during a recent operation in Mashmak, one of our brave pilots discovered that Korite is conscious. It can grow, maybe even replicate human experiences. We're not sure if it's a sentient being in a different form. But it's spreading much faster than we expected. As you might already know, Shadow was founded to resolve conflicts while protecting human rights. But now this Korite consciousness will sure stir things up. Resource wars are about to get real ugly. However, at the end of the day, if humanity can't get its act together, it's on us to bridge the gap between humanity and Korite. Mashmak's ground zero for Korite disasters, and a battleground for extremist factions. It's our job to stop these lunatics from releasing Korite, polluting the surface, and wiping out humanity. And even if Korite proves to be sentient, which it may, we still need to find a way to survive. Let's buy humanity some more time.
Hey, Christian, can I talk to you real quick? That voice from the last battle, I don't think that it came from the pilot.
Interesting. We're looking into the combat data and...
The combat data? No, that's not it. I'm talking about something completely different. I've got a bad feeling. Those crystals might be infecting living things. Well, not infect. It's more like fusion. Or maybe evolution.
Evolving into silicon-based life forms. That sounds like something you might see in an old sci-fi movie. If that's the case, then we're probably dealing with something way beyond our understanding. Get some rest. I'll keep you guys updated.
Okay, they didn't need to make the hip sway that. They didn't need to make the hip sway that pronounced. Yeah?
Combat alert! Combat alert! New mission received. All relevant personnel proceed to the tactical station.
Disease among residents.
Things aren't looking good, Chief.
Huh. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to be ending stream here. I just wanted to try out Mecha Break, and I was crashing out a little bit while playing Marvel Rivals, so yeah. I'm going to find some of the raid. Yeah, have a good night, Mako.